not harm anyone.
Now, we really need that in our politics.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me a little about how your young ones are born and cared for. Do you procreate the way humans do?
If we do have a choice, we can choose to,
Mhm.
or it could be something as you want to have a child, but you don't necessarily need someone else. If you really want it, the body's capable of creating.
Mhm. Now, that child or offspring may not have some of the qualities that a male might contribute. Am I correct in that? It seems, at least on Earth, it takes a male and a female, as far as I know, to create a fetus and ultimately a human being. If you create an Andromedan child without the participation of a male, I'm presuming, is there something unique about that child?
Yes.
Mm.
See, just like um, how the way Jesus was conceived, Mary did not, I guess, have that intimacy with another. She was just pregnant.
Oh.
It's almost like the same. It's just your desire.
Mhm. Okay. Very interesting. How do you bring your young ones up? How do you educate them? That sort of thing. Is it a community effort? Does the mother take care? How's that work?
Yeah, so similar to Earth, we do have schools where we nurture the children. We grow them up as a community.
Mhm.
They interact with other kids in the community. We let them explore with no restrictions, and of course, correct them when we have to or keep them away from dangers.
Mhm.
But it's truly on my planet a community effort, as we are a very small population.
Mhm. Mhm. Seems to me that Andromedans may be the civilization that most closely resembles humans. Would I be correct in that statement?
Yes,
Mhm. Until now, I thought it might be the Palladians, but you guys.
some of our facial features were more oval than round like the humans,
Mhm.
but we're very similar in the way we look.
Mhm.
Well, it really depends, but body structure, each is different. But the eyes are, like I said, more metallic.
Mhm. Yes. Have you had a history on your planet somewhat like Earth, where at one time there was a lot of density and maybe some dark ones in control, things like that, that you had to evolve through?
No, our planet has been protected for, I would say, millions of years.
Mm.
It's almost a, it's almost like a planet no one knows exists. There are many planets like ours.
Mhm. Now you have involvements with Earth, and you're here intervening once in a while when appropriate. You have missions with other civilizations besides Earth?
Yes, there is a galactic federation that sometimes calls for meetings and we interact about what is going on in the galaxy and of course how we can help planet Earth. which is one of the hardest planets to incarnate on.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
We
Did you
don't want, uh,
go ahead, sorry.
we don't want history to repeat itself
Mm-hmm.
with this planet and the um, others wanting to take over
Mm-hmm.
and destroy the planet. But we're not going to let that happen. It's a team effort.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you also around the Earth in spaceships?
Sometimes we do watch from afar.
In spaceships?
Yes,
Okay. And those inhabiting the spaceships, they would be physical?
yes.
Mhm. And there would be a fair number of them around the Earth planet right now?
Oh, yes. There's
Uh-huh.
all sometimes you see clouds and you think, oh, that cloud looks like a spaceship hiding behind. It most likely is. There are millions of spaceships all over the world, all over the planet in the skies of clouds.
Wow. Yeah. I'd love to meet you folks one day. And
I see it in the very near future. We may start with, you know, personal disclosures. You may see, an odd ship in the sky. You may not know what it is. There's going to be more sightings like that.
Mhm.
They won't be able to hide it anymore because
Mhm.
full disclosure will be coming.
What looks most probable to you as when that would happen? That humans would be pretty much aware that there are other civilizations.
I want to say the next couple years.
You want to say.
Yes, of course there are different timelines. So
Mhm.
a couple years is very probable,
Yeah.
but it would depend on the the consciousness of the planet of really what timeline they're kind of gearing towards. But there's a
Mhm.
lot of humans right now that are doing meditations and helping raise the frequency and the vibration, which is guiding the way to this disclosure.
Mhm. Well, I hope that this article that I write will help in that regard as well. Um, just have to get more people reading my newsletter.
Yes.
Um, I have the question of why you're channeling through humans at this time, and I think you pretty well much answered that, but it's basically to assist in the ascension process and to see that we don't destroy ourselves. Is that pretty much it?
Yes, and those humans like Crystal that are open and willing to allow us to channel, we need more. And what you're doing to helping other channelers become that will only help raise the frequency and vibration of the planet.
Good.
People may not believe that there is other beings out there, but the more people that gain this ability to channel, the more believers there will be.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm looking at that. Um, are you intervening in Earth affairs to the degree that you might be physically stopping wars or killings and things like that?
We help on an energetic level.
Mm-hmm.
We send our love, our high frequency energies that influences other people's decisions. and instills in their mind ideas that will help them find solutions rather than focus on problems.
Okay. You wouldn't, for example, intercept a ballistic missile and destroy it.
Not me personally, but there are beings that have done that.
Andromedans?
Yes, some Andromedans have.
Interesting. Interesting.
There are many extraterrestrials that are helping right now.
Mm-hmm. And that would be fair to say that some are working energetically, as you described, planting
Yes,
thoughts and helping decisions, and others who are stepping in physically and charging
yes,
missiles and that sort of thing. Fascinating. Um, you mentioned earlier that nature is much a part of your planet. Are trees as well?
yes. Just like this planet,
Yeah.
trees, grass, flowers, fruits, vegetables. The planet was created to our liking. As I said, many of us have incarnated on Earth and liked Earth very much. So we wanted to create a planet very similar to Earth, but with perks, you may call it, such as, the ability to fly, telekinesis,
Mm-hmm.
and teleportation.
You say you took a look at Earth and decided you like certain things and brought them back and incorporated them into your planet. It's only been fairly recently that Earth is in the state it's in. Um, it's, I guess, your planet and civilization, is it older than the human civilization?
Well, it's kind of complicated because everything is happening at the exact same time. So there's already, let's say, a futuristic Earth that already exists. So you
Okay.
get to see everything at the same time and choose your liking. As you know, there's no such thing as time. So really, you can experience anything at any time you want it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still have to get my mind around that one, but
Yes.
intellectually, I understand it exists or it works that way. Um, let's see what else. The missions that you have individually, I think I heard you say they are approved. Are they by the Council of Light?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They call upon whoever wants to help, and you get the transmission energetically. You can really astral project to the Galactic Federation and have discussions of how you can help. And there's always new, you would say, members every time you go. And we're all giving a mission or some sort of project to work on to help, and then collaborate with our ideas, and we see the results.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I guess you would see the results if everything's happening at once. Mm-hmm.
Really, there's so many timelines that I would say there's at least 100 timelines that Earth can potentially go in. So we're really trying to have the planet go towards the highest timeline for the benefit of the entire planet and the people on it.
Mm-hmm. I
There's
understand.
always,
Oh, go
always a
ahead.
always a tug of war, because as you know, the dark sides also has plans, and you know, with the disasters and stuff that happens, it's not by accident. You could say Mother Nature is not responsible